Hey everybody, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend out there. There are 7 games going for free this weekend from the Epic Store, from GOG, from a whole bunch of places. Let's take a look at what we got here. We have Relaxing Simulator from the Epic Store, which is normally $7.79 but free until the 14th. You only have a couple days to pick this one up, so pick them up quick if you're interested in Relaxing Simulator. All the way down here, we have Happy's Humble Burger Farm, which is normally $19.50 but free until the 15th. So you have 3 days to pick this one up. This one is from Steam. Then down a little bit farther here, we have another Steam one, which is The Red Lantern, which is normally $20.99 but free until the 18th. All weekend to pick that one up. A little bit farther down, we have the Ouroboros King, which is normally $8.99 but free until the 18th as well, from the Epic Game Store. And then down here we have Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks, which is normally $17.99 but free until the 18th as well, also from the Epic Store. And then down here we have Eets from Steam, normally $9.99, free until the 15th. Got 3 days to pick this one up again. And then finally at the bottom we have from Steam, one more time, Wild Terra 2 New Lands, normally $33.99, free until the 15th. 3 days to pick this one up as well. A little disappointing that Steam has shorter giveaways, but oh well. Anyway, that's all 7 free games. We'll start with the Steam ones because they're going to go away quicker. And let's take a look at what the Steam ones are. And here is Steam's The Red Lantern. Let's check out this trailer for The Red Lantern and see what this game is about.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your mind? When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great things.
What, you're a loser?
Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more.
Okay.
Hi, I'm a disappointment.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things were going to plan.
Is this still a thing?
Dogs, sled,
Bullets?
on way.
Okay.
However, things tend to go to plan right up until they don't.
Nice. Oh, dead dog. Okay, so is this a shooter game? What is this exactly? What in the world are we looking at? First person in some ways, definitely. Okay, it looks like a first person shooter. Can't say it's very action oriented. Okay, it's a little first person exploration game with some firearms combat. Anyway, all right, that game is for free for the weekend, and a little bit of fishing game in there too. A little bit of everything. That's cool. Might be an interesting game to play once. It is normally $24.99, but it is free for the weekend, so I'm going to add this to my account and get this game for free right now, and it is already done. That is the cool thing about Steam. It's super fast that way. And the next game up we have here is Eets, also from Steam. Let's take a look at this trailer and see what this game is about.
Super big.
Okay. Kind of looks like a puzzle game. And it does, like, that thing did just say, mention Lemmings. It does remind me of Lemmings a lot. Just looking at it. Yeah, totally a puzzle game. I can get into that. You just let a thing go, you try and guide it to the end goal.
Hello, baby.
Cool. Available now, eatsgame.com. Well, that is the second free game that's from Steam here. So let's go ahead and grab that for free. Normally, what I say, $9.99 free for the weekend. Grabbing that, adding it to my account. Let's take a look at the next free game. All right, so this is the third free game from Steam. This is Wild Terra 2 New Lands. It is free for the weekend. They've already given this game away before, so I already have it in my library. But let's take a look at this trailer and let's see what this is about still.
Screw things up on the service of a cabin boy for pirates. You hurriedly escape to a lost island. Get food and a hut, unravel the mysteries of abandoned villages, and set off on Iteria, where medieval life is in full swing.
Wow, this actually looks pretty nice.
Get better at what you love. Your skills and knowledge will grow, and you will win incredible battles and create items worthy of a true master.
Very RPG style.
High-quality equipment will be easier to sell at the auction to other players. There are also exotic items, powerful artifacts that can only be created by defeating many bosses, but the level of such items increases, making these artifacts extremely powerful. You are not bound by profession or class. What you have in your hands determines your combat role. Equip a heavy shield and hold back waves of attacks, or switch to a deadly dagger. You can use it both at the same time and see what happens, or infect the enemy with a plague, throw stones, and finish him with a shovel. You will find many types of melee and ranged weapons. The same with professions. Today you are a fishman and tomorrow you are a doctor. But it's hard to become a master. Team up in guilds or achieve everything on your own, traveling through dungeons, islands, swamps, and endless wastelands with your faithful pet. Skillfully catch the animal and try to tame it. Your companion will level up and unlock random abilities. It will take luck or hard work to raise a pet with suitable bonuses. You can also feel like a farmer, moving away from everyone to raise cows and rabbits or grow crops, experimenting with fertilizers and breeding new seeds. Food is useful for chefs to create dishes that replenish satiety and give effects. You will see a variety of professions with special characteristics, tools, and buildings. The production processes are full of realistic details. For example, to create leather, you need to get hides, dry it on a frame, soak it with a solution of lime, get a supple hide, soften it with the nettle solution, and soak it with the bark in a tanning vat, and get leather. Well, now you can create armor, bags or belts. In addition to industrial buildings, you can express yourself creatively by constructing from individual parts of buildings and various decor. And if you do not like the chosen place, you can change it. Places differ not only in landscapes, but also in rules. You will encounter safe zones where you cannot harm...
Alright, we're at almost 3 minutes here. I get it, it's a fancy looking RPG. That's pretty sweet looking. I think this looks really nice, actually. I wish they had a shorter trailer, but that's alright. It's still a pretty good trailer, and you get a really good idea what the game is. Tons of gameplay in it. Anyway, this game is free for the weekend. Pick it up if you're interested. Free for 3 days here. Pick it up quick if you're interested. And I already have it in my account. The last game from Steam we have here is Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Let's take a look at the trailer for Happy's Humble Burger Farm and see what this game is about, if it's about anything. Oh, it's a horror game. All right. Okay. Okay. Think it's supposed to be a horror game? Kind of looks like it might be first-person shooter in style. Yeah, it's gonna be a horror game. Well, hey, they gotta have a... Wow. Gotta get yourself some out-of-season horror games every once in a while. It may not be October, but definitely somebody's into this. All right, anyway, that is the last game from Steam. Let's go ahead and grab a copy of that, add that to my account. Normally $19.99, and there it is in my account already. So the next games are from the Epic Store. Let's go and pull the Epic Store up and take a look at those. All right, so from the Epic Store, let's start off. We're going to take a look at the Ouroboros King, however you pronounce that. Oh my goodness, there's no trailer here for the Ouroboros King, so we're going to have to look this up on YouTube. And here's the trailer from YouTube, and let's see what this game's about. A chess game? Alright. A chess game with extra things. Chess-based roguelike, it says. Okay. Recruit powerful allies. Okay, so you don't start with a full chess set, you just start with whatever you recruit? Okay, alright. It's a little silly, but okay. Okay. Discover epic gadgets and relics. Not a lot of really exciting gameplay there. Increase the challenge, but we do get the idea what's going on. All right. A long outro on it. And then it just cuts to black. That's weird. But anyway, okay, so the Ouroboros King, which is normally $9.99 but is free for the weekend from the Epic Store. I'm going to hit and get. We're going to get it in my account here. Add that to my library, please. Epic Store, you don't need to process a payment when the payment is $0. But anyway, there we go. That game is free. Let's take a look at the other free game for this weekend. So the next one is Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks. Let's take a look at this game, and do we have a trailer here? My goodness, we don't have a trailer again. Oh wait, here we go.
We's coming to get ya.
Racing game, I would assume. Get ready to race. Yeah, definitely a racing game.
Defend our stomper. Grab the bomb, boys. The Met Boys is building stuff. Put the pedal to the floor.
Speed Freaks. With another long outro. Guys. Anyway, alright, so that is Speed Freaks, Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks. Normally $19.99, free for the weekend. I'm going to get my copy while I still can. Get yours if you're interested. Add it to my library, please. Are you going to process the payment again? That's $0? Sure, alright. Alright, so that's Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks. Have to do a search for Relaxing Simulator, but this is the last free game from the Epic Store. And let's check out this trailer. Is there something happening or not? Is this a game? Or is this just a bunch of 3D environments that you just float through with some soft music in the background? That's the logo that's showing off there. They definitely want you to know it's an indie game developer. Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of 3D environments that the camera just kind of flies through. I guess there's no actual gameplay here. And I think that's enough relaxing for now. I'll let it play for a second though. Yep, float through peaceful places as a gentle soul. That's the game. Okay. I don't know how that works, but all right, that's fine. It's free for the weekend. Normally $7.99. It seems like a little pricey for a game where you just float through, but the environments don't look bad. They do look kind of nice. I gotta admit, they do look kind of pretty. But not a game that has any gameplay to it. All right, I'm just gonna pause that. We're gonna say that's good. Let's get a copy of that while we can for the weekend. Add that to the library, and there we go. Okay, that's it. Those are all the free games for the weekend. I hope you guys picked yourself up a free game, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend out there. There's so many free games this weekend.